levels right. François. So apparently I can't lower the volume. Anyway, right, Everybody's Gone to Rapture is free on PSN this month, so I thought I'd check it out. I've wanted to play this game for a while, and I just never got round to it, so this seemed as good a time as any, I suppose. And man, these loading times are slow, really slow. I've always been one for sort of, story-driven games more than action shoot-em-ups. So walking simulators, I guess, are entirely story-driven. So I should, in theory, really like this game. In theory. In theory.
This is Dr. Catherine Collins.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone will ever hear this.
So is this me?
It's all over.
Am I Dr. Collins? Or...
I'm the only one left.
Okay. Kind of atmospheric, I guess. Everybody's Gone to Rapture. I really hope my voice is coming over this, because like, I can't turn the volume down apparently. Oh, that's pretty slick. That's pretty fucking slick. It's beautiful. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let me just double check that I can't. No. Okay, so that's an advert, like an observatory or something. I can come in here.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I'm able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley.
Okay.
The event has left markers. We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it.
Okay.
You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers, they're all here. The answers are in the light.
The answers are in the light. Okay. Okay. Right, there's a telephone ringing somewhere. It's a very beautiful kind of location. And you don't get very many games that are set in England as well, which is kind of refreshing in a way. Right, where's that phone? It's like coming from up there. It sounds like I'm right on top of it. Where the fuck is the phone? That's annoying. Am I missing something here? There should be a phone, right? What? Okay.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs.
The answers
Happy?
are in the light.
Now piss off.
Okay.
Arsehole.
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
Steven, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you.
That's a bit late when you've been
You
acting
know
like
that,
a total
right?
dick.
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
That's quite cool. The answers are in the light. Okay. Swish. It's almost like I'm playing a movie, and I say that a lot when I play like Metal Gear and things like that. What's that sound? And that phone is going to annoy me. I know there's a phone up there, but I can't fucking find it. Oh, hello. Jeremy. So I can't run. Or can I? Nope. Nope, can't run. One thing wrong with walking simulators, it's walking. Hello. Hey. You took me back there!
I can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing.
Okay.
If Mrs. Boughton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
Well, it's more than a little odd. I mean, this is Yorton, for goodness sake.
Yorton.
There was no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they are so concerned that they are willing to close off the roads, I suspect they would argue that there is every need. What is certain is that for the time being, none of us are going anywhere.
But he had a rifle, a soldier with a rifle, in Shropshire. The world's gone stark raving mad. I've a good mind to write to my MP.
You do that, Barb, and I'll personally deliver it for you. Once this blockade is removed anyway. Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley. The surgery won't open itself. I need to grab some
quite
paracetamol
cool.
when we get back as well. Cracking headache all of a sudden.
Oh, cracking headache all of a sudden. Oh. I know my movies to know that's an important plot point. We're in Yorton, Shropshire. So there's another phone. That's fine.
Who's that? Hello?
Hello, Reese.
If you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array.
Okay, so I am playing as
Using the
Kate.
observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger.
Ooh,
I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to
it's
force him to
getting
order a
stronger.
strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows
Hello,
if
can you
it'll
hear me?
work.
We need help.
Who are you? Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone!
Whoa. Whoa, okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, that was creepy. That was fucking creepy. Okay. Right. It's in the phones. It's starting to get a bit dark, methinks. Is it? No, now it's getting lighter. Maybe it was just shade. Music's getting a bit ominous. Not. Ooh, that's really done me over.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core ideas sound, you just got the numbers slightly wrong.
I might have a cigarette now.
I'm not patronizing you.
Wait a minute.
I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton.
Stephen Appleton.
Listen. I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Steven. Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
Right. Well, just pop to the pub. I can hear that code again. It's that quarantine. This is really, really strange. Closed until further notice, we've got the flu. Please try the 7th Whistler, we'll be back up in business as soon as we're up and about. George and Helen Gables. This is certainly getting very odd. Now I'm sure the light went down this way. I kind of want to explore a little bit. There's the light. I'm guessing I'm having to follow that. And try not to get distracted by the beautiful scenery. Okay, so it went up there. Is that a... Okay, what the fuck is that? Stargazer's Club. It's... Yeah, see, this is very spacey. Hey.
Benjamin, Georgie, leave it alone. It might have fleas.
Hello, Amanda. What are they up to?
Oh, they found another dead bird. I do wish the council would clean them up.
Well, apparently they're saying it's a flu epidemic. And I gather they'll be closing the roads and stations, so they're worried enough for that.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, you don't mess about with the flu outbreak, I suppose. But look, I'm just saying, if you were planning on taking the kids to Wales, now might be the time to do it.
Well, thanks, Barbara. I'll have a word with Neil, see what he thinks. Now, George, Benjamin, for God's sake, leave it alone.
Okay. This is odd. Almost sounded like another thing was gonna happen, but obviously not. Shepherd's Walk. Let's yonder up Shepherd's Walk. Walk up the walk of shepherds. The only thing I can think of is to follow that light. I know I've said it a fair few times, but there's nothing else to go on. I'm starting to get slightly annoyed. This is not... I've got no idea which way it went. Oh, hello, there we go.
Loaves and fishes we can manage, but garden design is a little beyond.
Might I have a word?
Mrs. Boyles, of course.
Where's
Will
Mrs.
you
Boyles?
excuse us,
There we
please?
go.
See you back at Charlie's later. Cheerio, Wendy.
Oh, cheerio,
I
Hindi.
was speaking to Barbara. She said there were some irregularities about Mary's morphine.
Good grief. Those are private medical records. Barbara should know better than to be discussing that sort of thing with you. If Dr. Wade finds out, he'll have no choice but to suspend her. Damn it, Wendy! Your brother is grieving.
Stupid Wendy.
Mary was sick for a long time, and I'm glad it's over for her. Go and support Frank. He needs you now.
God knows what you did. He sees. I just break and overlook Mary's weakness, but you, a man of the cloth,
if you have an issue
you bring shame on this parish.
If you have an issue with me, I suggest you write to the Bishop of the Diocese. I have parishioners to attend to. Excuse me.
Oh, that's a bit moody. Okay, now where do I go? Do I go to the church? It's that code again! Can hear that damn code. Don't have a clue where I'm going. Okay, maybe not to the church then. So I'm going to follow that, or try and follow that signal. There's the light, there's the light. It's gone down there. No, it's gone over there. Up here? Really? Okay, gone into here. But I can't follow you. I can't follow you. Okay, so... Maybe I don't follow the light then. That makes no sense because that seems to be the only thing I can follow. But it's taking me back the way I came. So... maybe we go up here. There's the code again. Maybe I'm going further away from it. I can still hear it though. On a farm. Yeah, see, I'm not feeling it. I really want to sort of beat it, but I mean, how long have I been streaming for now? Like what, 20 minutes and nothing. I have got not a clue what's going on. I don't understand this at all. Okay, playing for 20 minutes, which is usually sort of like a casual kind of gaming session for me. I mean, I'm not sold. I'm genuinely not sold, and I really wanted to be sold by this game. I really did. I've not seen anybody sort of like doing it on YouTube at all because I haven't searched for it. But you know, I read reviews and you know, I always follow sort of indie developers. And you know, seeing screenshots of it and seeing how it's fairly photorealistic as to what, you know, an English countryside looks like. In fact, it's very, very, very photorealistic. It's shocking how well designed this game is. But you know, seeing how much care and attention went into absolutely everything, and you know, knowing it's some kind of mystery and rah 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 rah. You know, I really wanted to be sold on it, but I'm just not feeling it. It's very, very slow, which, you know, kind of goes without saying because it's a walking simulator. But, you know, you want something to keep you interested. You want something to keep you engaged. And I don't feel this is doing it for me. But again, that's just personal opinion. Right, okay, so quarantine. I've been here. I've been here. I've got no idea where I'm going. See, this is another issue. The fact that I've now traversed pretty much the entire map. I feel that there's nothing... There's no... Not necessarily holding your hand kind of thing, but there's nothing to indicate as to where you're going. I mean, I've read this before. That Vallis Observatory is obviously where we started. There's a lot of stuff to do with planets. There's an emergency meeting, the village hall. But all of this has obviously already occurred. And there's nothing to say where I'm going. I mean, this must be the village hall. Doors are open. Okay. Okay, now I'm intrigued. Now I'm intrigued. Now I'm intrigued. Okay.
What about the station?
That's shut down too. So there's no way in or out of the valley. They're obviously serious about this flu thing.
Phil doesn't think it's flu at all. He said he's been practicing medicine for 30 years and he's seen plenty of flu, and he said this doesn't feel right at all.
Well, there's nothing of any use on the radio.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Have you started?
Yes, but to be honest, there's not really that much to discuss. This quarantine is in place, there's roadblocks and everything. No one really seems to know anything, but people are definitely missing. More of them too, not just a couple of old biddies. No one's seen the Sullivans since yesterday, and the house is just sitting there unlocked.
I just got back from the farm. All of Frank's cows died in the night. He's devastated.
Poor man, hasn't he had enough for 1 year? First Mary, now this.
Well, if no one's coming in to sort this mess out, we're just going to have to do it ourselves. Barbara, get Phil to do a stock take on medication. Jeremy, put the word out for people to congregate at the village hall. It's best we get everyone in one place for the time being. Good. I'll organise supplies. We'll have a lot of hungry mouths to feed. There's plenty at the depot, but well, let's start with what's here in the village. I'll draw up a rota. Charlie, you help me with that?
Anything for you, Meg?
I'll head out into the valley and scoop up the isolated families and check in with Lizzie Graves at the camp. Has anyone seen or heard anything from Stephen Appleton or his wife?
Okay. That's kind of reeled me back in, so I'm rolling a cigarette at the moment. Okay, that reeled me back in. What's on this chalkboard? Summer fate. No. Sure, I heard something crackle there. Obviously not. Yeah, that kind of that reeled me back in slightly. Plus, now I know that I can open doors. Yay! I'm guessing anything that's slightly ajar can be opened. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. That's my bad. My bad. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. That's kind of ominous. Let's head back up Shepherd's Walk. I'm sure there was some sort of door that I could open there. Let's have a look here first. Okay. Nothing to go by there. Right. So that's slightly ajar, I should be able to open it. It's my bad.
If you could just have a word with them, perhaps. They listen to you.
Well, I really don't see what it has to do with me at all.
The village looks up to you. I just think with what's been happening with Mr. Coles and Mrs. Boughton and the others, that people need somewhere to talk, to feel safe.
Perhaps they don't think that your church is somewhere they feel particularly safe.
Oh, Wendy, throwing shade.
Wendy, or theirs. Whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. Romans chapter 2, verse 1.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. It's not my judgment you should be worried about, Father. But fine. I'll talk to Barbara. Ask her to put a note up in the surgery about an extra service. Will that do?
Okay. So maybe I do have to follow the yellow light. Yeah. Okay, directly down here. Yes, I can. Hello, number 11. Fucking thing. Can't see where floaty yellow light man went, but we're gonna go up here. Oh. Guess we're not going up there. I see, I'm losing interest again. Let's have a look and see what this is. It's very, very slow paced.
Right? Get out of my way.
Where's Kate?
Where do you think she is?
Stephen, what's going on?
Screw Kate. It's all her fault anyway.
What's that mark on your face? Stephen! Stephen!
Oh, Stephen. Stephen, what's up, Stephen? What's the crack, Stephen? Oh, there's three.
I saw you doing that.
Stay away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's travelling down the wires.
Yeah, God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
No, get off. No, Sam, stop it.
We did little shit.
It's
Give me the
mine.
Can. Give me the can.
I need it.
Grow up!
Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
The fuck?
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
The fuck? That's ridiculous, okay. Interesting. Right, well I'm going to end it there, because as much as I'm liking this game, I think like a half hour, 25 minute, half hour sort of jaunt in Everybody's Gone to the Rapture is probably more than enough for me. I'm not feeling it for any longer than that at a time, I reckon. Even though it is so beautiful. Anyway, I'm out.